What's going on, y'all? This is Josh and Mike from Team Super Shoe, and we are here unexpectedly on an extra episode of the Shoe Show. We are here because, well, y'all saw when we got to hang out with Corey LaJoie February 7th. Well, before we got the interview going, he was cool enough to sit down and chill with us and just talk. And we wanted to show you just how down to earth he is. And we just thought it was so cool that we had just a normal conversation. We didn't worry about any questions or anything like that. And it just meant a lot. So we wanted to share.
It was quite awesome, Josh. I tell you, it had to have been one of the coolest moments of my life as a NASCAR fan and as a Corey LaJoie fan. Just, it's cool enough to be able to get the interview with the guy. But like you said, to be able to sit down and just be three normal people sitting in the room talking about not just NASCAR, but just about life in general and different things that we've all got going on. And that is just, it's really cool that, you know, really he could have said, well, you know, I'm busy. And so I've got 15 minutes for you guys. And then I got to go. This guy stayed and stayed and stayed. And we just thought that was really admirable, really, that he just understands that we're just two fans that are trying to make a little noise for him, and it's like he was really supportive of that. And so I mean, it just goes without saying, Corey LaJoie is the man for sure.
Yeah, and it was cool because he felt happy to talk to us. You know, it wasn't like an obligation. It wasn't we weren't irritating him or taking him away from his family, even though we were. But we just felt like friends, and just one of the many reasons why we back Corey. And we hope you guys enjoy this conversation. It's about, 15 minutes. So without further ado, here is Unplugged with Shoe.
Yeah. Turn around and use your 7 flag as like a handkerchief to like wipe your mouth off. Sorry about that.
All right.
We got 1 minute.
There he is. You see him, Mike?
I do not.
Oh, well, he's there.
Couple boys are probably half drunk by now.
We are. we have had a few, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late. Dinner's been creeping up earlier and earlier on us here, but if you hear little man in the background, it's because he is in the background and he's playing. He'll pop
That's
in.
fine. We welcome Levi to join us if he needs to.
Hey. Y'all are professional podcasters now. Y'all set up, got the mics. I even got the mics.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Corey?
I'm a semi-professional, man. You're the PR professional podcaster.
When you get a shoe show hat, then you're good to go. So
yeah, we'll get there.
You're like the hat master. Hey, you want to come here and say hey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Hey,
you miss all the hair.
Hey.
Can you say hi?
You gotta wait a little higher for that. You say hi.
That's cool.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it. No. Okay. What are y'all drinking?
Go ahead, Josh.
I got just the basic Woodford Reserve. So
all right, not a bad one.
So we're not going to talk about this. You're probably not going to allow me to be a fan of yours anymore, but I'm on a budget this week, so I'm drinking some Canadian Mist because I can't Crown Royal. So that sucks.
Maybe I can figure something out so you don't have to drink that's like the Bud Light of whiskey.
Oh, it's horrible, Corey. That's why I hesitated to even show you. I was like, Josh, you can go first. I don't want to show him.
Man, that's okay. You know, we gotta build our way up. It's Canadian Mist will get you buzzed like the same thing Woodford.
Just please don't tell anybody.
It's like rubbing alcohol.
People will make fun of me forever.
Maybe I can work on that and
We'll see.
get drinking a little something nicer than that.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing here on the Shoe Show?
Say again, I didn't hear you.
What are we doing here on the Shoe Show? This is y'all's show. I'm just coming up, hanging out.
So I don't know if you know it, but this show is about this guy named Corey LaJoie. And like, he is the coolest race car driver ever. Like, I don't know if you follow NASCAR. It's a pretty neat sport.
I'm kind of new to it.
We're honestly, and Josh, you're more than welcome to chime in on this. Corey, we admire being fans of you, man. And we want to be able to kind of pick up the slack, if you will. Like the big name, Fox and NBC, unfortunately, our car is not in the top 5 every race. So we don't get the most TV time or the most coverage or what have you. But we still understand that there's still a fan base out there for you. So we want to be able to try and create something that just gets your fans a little more fired up. And we're not professionals. At the end of the day, we don't know what we're doing. We're just really happy that you're even allowing us to kind of do this. For your benefit, I guess, really, in all honesty, sir.
Love that. Well, no, I appreciate what you guys been doing. You guys been hitting the old, almost like a Jehovah's Witness out there, just pedaling around, telling everybody the good news of Corey LaJoie, and I appreciate that. It's been cool to get to know y'all and meet your family like I met yours, Michael, out at Atlanta and Talladega and some others as well. Josh was walking around Daytona with his little girl with a bedazzled 7 hat. So anytime I can, it's one thing to like follow somebody. Obviously, I'm fans of guys that I race against. I wouldn't ever tell them that, right? But I respect what they do. And, but outside of NASCAR, right, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, I think you can kind of be a fan by just respecting the amount of discipline or amount of, talent somebody has. You don't have to like them, but you can respect what they have to bring to the table. So I guess with that being said, just it means a lot that you guys, follow me and whether that be on Instagram or with the podcast or whatever the case may be at the racetrack. It's a weird feeling like seeing people wear a shirt with your name on it. Like it's still weird to me. You know what I mean? And I mean, you got every piece of Corey LaJoie merch that's ever been printed. So it's still weird. It hasn't like sunk in that like I get to do. I mean, I realize I get to do a pretty damn cool job every weekend, but it's tough to really accept the fact that like people look up to you as like a role model because it's just something you've been doing since I've been doing since I was, 8 years old, and then all of a sudden it turns into something you're on TV every weekend. So it's pretty cool.
Hey, before we talk, Corey, man, we appreciate that, but what is that? What's that piece on your wall? I guess it'd be to the left of the flag.
This
other side. Sorry.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that's on the window at Daytona. They had them every year. I got every one for the 500. So I got the first one, a couple of them here. Got a couple of them. I just haven't hung them up yet. There's banner.
Nice.
There's that one.
Cool.
I remember standing at your window it was the August race in Daytona, and they came and asked you for your window banner or whatever, and you said no, that's my window.
I want that damn thing. I don't have last year's one, the 7, because I got both. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be my 6th Daytona 500, boys. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got some cool stuff here. I got Doug Yates from my first ARCA win gave me this picture in Victory Lane. That's actually where I met Kelly. A little fun fact. She's not this picture, but met her there in this race. There's a piston out of the motor that was in there, so that was pretty cool. And I got all sorts of little trinkets back there. Obviously, some challenge coins. I got a Concord Police Department badge for breast cancer. Love that. Something y'all really appreciate. Well, this is a bobblehead that Leanne got me for Christmas. Shout out, Leanne.
That's cool.
VHS tape. You know the one.
That's pretty
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Mini stand-up senior.
All right.
Probably my most prized possession. I'll put Dale Lee right there. My most prized possession, signed David Pearson, Wood Brothers. This is a Mercury Falcon. What is this? Mercury Cyclone. And available for purchase on Circle B Diecast.
Very nice. Was that signed in person or did you get it from Circle B?
No, so they'll I just got it from Circle B. They'll send like that's a Mario Andretti one. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Love that one. Another cool story. So obviously, you know what this picture is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight.
This is the only picture when I get Kale to sign it here this year. It's the only picture that's ever going to have Donnie Allison, Bobby Allison, Kale, and this guy in the corner.
The safety worker.
The safety worker, Jim Nedland. So, Jim, who has now since passed away, lived a couple streets down from my grandfather in his retirement community in Florida. So I got to meet Jim, got him to sign that picture. So that, boys, is a prized possession to me. Once I just got to get Kale to sign it. I'm going to give that to Kerry Tharp probably this year and let him take it all down to Kale.
Josh, why don't you tell Corey about your most prized possession as far as your collection?
Okay. Well, I have
Who might be familiar with?
I have your rear corner panel with where the gas would go into the left side of the car of built from Daytona. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The one we about won?
Yeah.
Man.
Me and Mike were in the stands and we were not too happy, but you know.
Yeah, I've got the right side door. I got to figure out something I'm going to do with it. I don't know yet. I've been cutting up the little pieces, like the little coasters. People like those things. So we'll see if I might cut that one up or not. I don't know. I might save it.
Dude, I want to tell you, that is one of the coolest ideas that I've ever seen. So the piece of sheet metal that could go in the garbage, right? If they wanted to, like, we're not going to use that anymore. I think that's cool that you save it and realize that there's a way for you to be able to make money on CoreyLaJoieRacing.com, but it also gives the fans a hell of a piece just to be able to collect. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody doesn't have $250 for the whole rear quarter panel, but they might have $30.
Yeah, for a piece of it. And it's signed just the same as because I doubt, is that quarter panel even signed?
No.
Maybe I know somebody that can sign it one day.
You have to come to my house though, so you know.
Where's that at?
Florida. Florida. So you know.
How far from Daytona?
It's like 2.5 hours. So
yeah, I'm not gonna ride over during lunch break for the 500.
Yeah.
Oh no! I was gonna say. So I just cut up the last Gen 6 door ever. So we'll have some of those coasters coming. I just signed a stack of them. Leanne will take those back and get them dialed in. But yeah, that'll be an interesting piece of NASCAR history to have. The car that wrecked Bubba Wallace, and B, the last Gen 6 car that I ever raced. So
yeah,
because I won't be able to cut up those body parts with this new car because they could either repair them or like they're carbon fiber Kevlar. So I don't know, you'd have to get crafty with it, but yeah, steel days are over.
I'm pretty pumped up. I don't know what the sheet metal market will look like as far as fans being able to obtain those, going forward this year. But I am fortunate enough. I've got the whole front clip off of your Daytona 500 car, the ashwagandha paint scheme, full front windshield off of the same car with the Daytona 500. I guess it's a post race inspection. It's got it says engine, and then it's got a box with a check mark. So I don't know if that's something with pre race or post race or something. But yeah, super cool pieces, man. And it's my 4-year-old son. Well, I mean, of course, you met him a few times. Every day when I walk in the door, he has to go and point at look, Daddy, that's Corey. Corey. I'm like, yeah, son, I know it's Corey. He's like, right there, number 7.
My little guy's on a kick right now. He has to ride in my truck every night or he loses his mind. He'll go to the front door and just go, rum, rum, because my truck's loud as hell. And he just got done having a meltdown tonight because we did this instead of going for a ride around the neighborhood. So he'll get over it.
Sorry, Levi.
Corey, before we start, all this stuff that we talked about before, I think it's it's been recording. Are you cool if I use that for one of the shows or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Mike, are you good to go as far as starting off and go ahead and roll into the interview and all that?
Sure.
All right.
Corey, I appreciate you giving us a minute just to be able to kind of warm up and get acclimated and comfortable and all that. When we did this with Ryan Sparks a couple of weeks ago, it was like he showed up and we literally said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So appreciate you helping us ease the nerves and whatnot. So
no worries.
All right. Man, this is cool. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, team Super Shoe. We have got the man, the one and only Corey Super Shoe LaJoie. He is here and in the house. Corey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining.